Here. I got up this morning. By the end of the day, I had gained a son. And let me tell you about what a son I gained. He is unbelievable in every way. He is generous, kind. He's a hard worker. But the most important thing that I would want you to know about him is he loves my daughter. And that is what every father, I think, wants in a son-in-law. Brian got up this morning, and by the end of the day, he's gained something too, and I'll tell you what that is. He can now call me Jerry. Okay? I went to the golf course yesterday, and I noticed that, I drove up one of the holes. I was just out there visiting for a couple of holes, and all of them were, "Hey, Jerry!" All the groomsmen, and Brian was still calling me Mr. First, so you don't have to do that anymore. As a matter of fact, Brian is, as I said, I couldn't be prouder to have him as part of our family. He's been a part of our family for like the last 8 years, which is a really, really long time. Yesterday I heard Taylor Gary on the golf course, who's one of Brian's closest friends. Taylor, where are you? Right here's Taylor, right? And so Taylor said that he remembered the first day that he met Brian, first time he met him, that he was in his house, and I think it was it in Tuscaloosa? Yeah. And you can imagine this house, but he was in Tuscaloosa, and that Brian had a lot to drink, and I guess had fallen asleep on the couch, and Taylor said, "Hey, who is this guy? I don't know this guy. I don't even like this guy. Get him the hell out of my house." And that's how I remember. I thought about this, and I remember when he came to our house the first time, and I felt exactly the same way. He kept coming back and kept coming back, and thank goodness for us that he did. I've learned a lot about weddings. This has been a long wedding to plan, a couple of years. I've learned a lot about weddings, new terms that I never heard of, such things as, the first thing I learned is that my opinion doesn't really count about anything. The next thing I learned is my daughter, Sydney, we all have fond ways of talking about our daughters and our kids and calling them certain names and comparing them to different things, like, oh, my daughter's like a beautiful kitten, or this. Sydney is like a woodpecker, okay? Constantly pecking along until she extracts from her prey what she wants. I found out things like new terms that I didn't know. Here's one for you. Post-toast. Okay? Post-toast. So this is something you do after you have the toasting ceremony. You have a post-toast. Okay? I'd never heard of that. Getting ready photos. Okay, this is apparently big. This is where the photographer spends time in the room with the groomsmen, taking photos of them getting their tuxes on. And then the last one is first look. And first look, I didn't know what that meant. But let me tell you what it is, for those of you who are not in the know. It's when the dad gets to face away from his daughter, and she comes up quietly behind him in the wedding dress, and he's the first one that gets a look at her. And I can promise you, I heard her walk up behind me, and she said, "Dad, you can turn around." And there was nothing more beautiful than I've ever seen. So tonight, we get to celebrate Sydney and Brian, and I couldn't be more pleased. Jody, my wife, by the way, I said I have a new son, and I want to start teaching my new son immediately. But this is something that you need to know how to do. Please recognize and welcome my wife, Jody. If you can do that right, everything else will go smooth. But Sydney, Brian, we all love you in this room. Everyone here is all about you, and that's why we are all here. And we're very, very proud of you, and we look forward to you having a very, very happy marriage. Right. I'm going to bless our meal now, and then we'll be able to eat and have a good night. Please bow your heads. Dear God, thank you for bringing Sydney and Brian together. Thank you for looking over them as they begin their marriage. We know that you'll hold them dear to you as they hold you dear to them. Please bless this food we're about to eat. And please be with us tonight. Amen.
Amen. We're going to serve at this time, ladies and gentlemen. The band will continue to play. Thank you. He got breathless child. Won't you please arrange it just the way you want tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, this time I have my mother's Sundance.
I love you. I'll catch up with you later.
Behave tonight. Behave.
Big Daddy!
I had a blast. Congratulations, guys.
Oh my God.
Get a picture. Hey, look.
Remember the good luck rain.
Make some noise! That's what we needed. Should we do it a little louder? Hey, one word, how do you sum it up?
Finalized.